Important to know about me as a therapist in this group setting that we're going to be having is that I am very direct and straightforward. I feel very strongly about the principles that I teach. I know they change lives. I've seen many lives change. I've seen many marriages improve dramatically as a result of the work that we've done. I'm very confident in the things that I do, so I have no problem being very open about principles that I teach because they do change lives. So I'm not your average soft-spoken therapist who's going to give you a really sugar-coated couple of days. But I will be in your face. I will be confronting false beliefs that you've probably held for years, helping you to be able to find a new way of viewing your marriage and the possibilities within it. I really believe in the basic goodness of people, and I really believe that the issue that most people face are not who they are, but rather their misunderstandings about how life works. And so I see it as my job to take people who live in this box, and they see their world in a particular way, and to rip the lid off of that box and to help them to be able to begin to see life in a whole new way and to open up to all new panoramas of possibilities. And this really is possible, and through that change in perspective, lives start to change. That's the kind of thing that I will be doing at this couples retreat. I do believe anyone that decides to attend will find their life changing, will find their marriage more enriched, and will find hope returning. Or if they already have a good marriage, finding it better, finding more exciting things that they can add to it in simple ways. It's important to understand that I really believe that all truth really is simple, and that it is helping people get back to those simple truths. It's not uncommon for people to think that they're not going to like group work. However, most people find once that they are involved in a good and healthy group setting that they actually enjoy it very much. So let me be clear about this. The Refresh and Renew Summer Retreat for Couples is not going to be a therapeutic group. In other words, we're not going to be discussing your specific problems. You are not going to be talking about specifically what are the issues that are in your marriage. That's not appropriate for this kind of setting. The work that we're going to be doing is focusing on solutions, what things do work in a good marriage, and some simple tools to be able to turn good marriages into great marriages and turn marriages that are struggling around and get them some really good tools to begin to make it better and to start moving their relationship forward. Those are the kind of things that we're going to be discussing. Sometimes men have a concern that maybe it's just going to be oriented towards women, or that it's going to just this bashing session on men and trying to get after you and getting you to do things better, and if you just fixed everything, it would be all okay. Well, I want to assure you, number one, that that is not the case. Of course, that would never work in a relationship, and it's important to understand that if there are issues that are creating a struggle for a couple, that each one of you are bringing something to the table. So neither one of you are the problem. However, there are different perspectives that each one of you were raised with, and personalities. So it brings to the table some really unique circumstances that create a problem which is external to the two of you. So I never look at any kind of a problem within a relationship as if it is one particular person's problem, because it never is. Intimacy issues. This is often a very big core problem for couples, a lot of misunderstanding about it, and important to know that I have an opinion and a very strong belief that intimacy between couples is essential for a good marriage, and that while men have a very keen understanding of how important intimacy is equally important for women. And so about our intimacy issues, wanting to be able to get a change of focus for both husband and wives, and to create tools and knowledge base so that both the husband and wife are feeling better about intimacy and finding more pleasure within it. I really hope that you will consider coming and attending this retreat. I think you will be very pleased with the result, and I think that you will find your life and your marriage and yours as a result.